"You're exaggerating, it's just a wedding," said my mother when I was not invited to my own sister's wedding. Instead, I booked a trip. A few days later, my family wouldn't stop calling my phone. "My name is Ethan, I'm 33 years old, an architect, and I live in Austin, Texas, and 2 weeks ago, I found out that my younger sister, Emily, erased me from her life as if I had never existed, and she did it in the most elegant and cruel way possible, a wedding without an invitation." Yes, my sister, my little girl, the one I cared for, defended, protected, the one I sacrificed friendships, relationships, vacations, even dreams for, the same girl who cried on my shoulder when mom yelled at her, the one who called me at midnight when her first boyfriend dumped her, the one who lived in my apartment for 2 years while she was studying and could not even afford the electricity bill, the one I bought her first laptop for and paid for her master's degree, Emily, my own blood. And yet, when she announced her wedding in Santa Barbara, California, I did not get a single word, not a text, not an email, nothing. And the worst part? That sentence, the one that still burns in my chest: "We've only invited the people who are truly important to us." She said it on Instagram, in a story, using that sweet tone she always used to manipulate everyone, with her fake smile, wearing her trial white dress, romantic music playing in the background. And yes, I saw the names, all the distant cousins, her high school friends, her old literature teacher, even a great aunt who lives in Brazil, everyone except me. When I asked mom, because of course I asked, even with a lump in my throat and shaking hands, she just gave me this, in that cold, superior tone she always uses: "Oh Ethan, don't make it bigger than it is, it's just a wedding." Just a wedding, as if I did not know what that really meant, as if it did not hurt that after everything, after years of being her shield, her shoulder to cry on, her personal bank, I was not even worthy of being among the important ones. That was the moment, not when I saw the guest list, not when my aunt wrote me asking why I wasn't going, not when dad, as always, washed his hands of it. No, it was when my mother, the same one who demanded I sacrifice myself for the good of the family, looked me in the eyes and told me it was just a wedding. That's when something broke, something inside me, something I have no intention of fixing. That night, while the family group chat was blowing up with memes about the wedding prep, I did something I never imagined I would do. I booked a trip to Miami, Florida, first class, Ocean View Resort and Spa, Sea View, just for me. And before closing my suitcase, I posted a story: a glass of champagne, sunset, feet in the pool. Sometimes family isn't where you were born, it's where you finally feel at peace. 20 minutes later, I had 8 missed calls, and that was only the beginning. Miami welcomed me with sun and silence, a different kind of silence, not the one that comes with family indifference, not like those dinners where everyone talked over me as if I did not exist. This was the silence of peace. During the first few days, all I did was walk on the beach, swim, drink white wine, and watch the sea swallow the sun. I turned off notifications, forgot about the family group chat titled Emily's Wedding, but the past is long arms, and family even longer. Day 3, I decided to check my phone: 48 messages, 11 missed calls, a new post from my sister with the caption: "Counting down the days with the people who truly matter," and there they were, cousins, distant uncles and aunts, even one of her high school teachers, who wasn't there. Me, the one who basically raised her while our parents were always working, the one who paid for her master's degree, the one who endured her breakups, her dramas, her silences. That same day, my mother sent me a message: "Sweetheart, don't take it like that, it's just a wedding, don't be dramatic." Just a wedding, as if it didn't hurt, as if I didn't understand that what Emily really meant was: "You're no longer part of my circle, you don't bring me prestige, you're of no use to me." And that was when I posted the first photo, me in the hotel's infinity pool, holding a glass of champagne, with the caption: "Sometimes walking away is the only way to breathe again." #NewLife, #no filters. Day 5, my Aunt Margaret, the only one who ever showed a bit of warmth, called me: "Ethan, sweetheart, what's going on? Your mother says you're creating a scene on social media. Emily is upset." Upset? Why? Because I'm showing I'm doing fine? Because I'm not crying like they expected? Aunt Margaret sighed: "I'm just saying, try not to add more fuel. Your sister is nervous, it's her big moment." "Yeah," I replied, "her moment to erase the people who no longer serve her." Day 6, my father, that man who always lived in my mother's shadow, called me. His tone was the usual: diplomatic, neutral, cowardly. "Ethan, don't take it personally, these things get complicated, you know how women get with weddings. And why am I the only one who's not there? Why were even the neighbors invited? Because that's what Emily decided. You're an adult, son, not everything revolves around you. Of course, but when something needs to be paid for, when there's a problem, then everything suddenly revolves around me." And then came the final blow, a message from my mother: "Ethan, can you co-sign the loan for Emily's new apartment? We're missing your documents for the bank, we already talked about this." They had not talked to me, they had already made the decision for me, as always, as if my salary was part of the family budget, as if my bank account were part of a shared inheritance. And there, with the sun setting over Miami and a glass of wine in my hand, I knew: never again. I recorded a voice message for the family group chat. My voice was calm but firm: "I'm not signing anything. I'm not explaining anything. I'm no one's bank nor anyone's emotional lifeline. If this is normal to you, I wish you luck, but I'm done. Silence. Then, little by little, the messages started rolling in, first Emily, then Mom, even Emily's fiancé, all in the same tone: confusion, surprise, guilt disguised as concern. But I was already gone, further away than ever, and for the first time, I felt close to myself.